There's a lot that's changing in Universal for 2024. If you're visiting, you need to watch this video to make sure you know everything before you go. We're starting out today in Islands of Adventure, and the first update comes with the All Hallows Eve boutique. And that's because Universal has actually gotten rid of the wax mold machine. So if you watch any of my other videos, you know how much I absolutely love the wax figures. They took the one that was permanently in the All Hallows Eve boutique out. They closed the Legacy store out in CityWalk that had 2 wax machines, and they took the wax machine out of the Mummy gift shop over in Universal Studios Florida. So as you can see in here, there's no more wax mold machine, which makes me really sad because I loved these figures. They were $8 and they just made me happy. But now the All Hallows Eve boutique is wax mold figure-less. And that means there's not going to be any of the wax mold figures in the tribute stores either. Here in the Jurassic Park Discovery Center, they also had a wax mold machine, but that's gone too. But still, check out the Discovery Center because they have really cool things like dino eggs that can hatch, and you can actually see some of them hatching at select times in the park. Oh, it actually says 30 to 40, so 12:30, 1:30, that's hourly. All eyes are on Poseidon's Fury as its fate is unknown in 2024. Now, Poseidon's Fury closed back in 2023, and nothing has been announced yet for this location. So in 2024, maybe we'll see an announcement of what exactly is going to replace this beautiful attraction. They need to just put their foot down and tell us what's coming here. But mostly for 2024, a lot of people are going to be talking about and excited for Epic Universe that's opening in 2025, right down the street. Universal's 3rd park, well, technically 4th if you want to include Volcano Bay. But 2024 is all about the Epic Universe hype. Now over there, we're going to see Super Nintendo World, How to Train Your Dragon. We're going to see a Harry Potter expansion. So what does that mean for these parks in 2024? We're still going to have some new additions like the new DreamWorks Land and possibly a replacement for Poseidon's Fury, but right now that's all we know. And I know some of you might be saving your trips for 2025, but there's still fun and excitement going on in Universal Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios before Epic Universe comes. So you don't have to wait until 2025 because we are getting some new things over in these parks in 2024. And that leads me to saying, let's head over to Universal Studios Florida and talk about what's coming on over there. This is a super big change because cheerleading is coming to the Universal Orlando parks. And I mean inside the park. Throughout the year, Universal Orlando will host some cheerleading competitions, but there is one competition that will actually be held inside of the Toon Lagoon Theater, which has been left unused for a long time. In April, cheerleading will happen right in the theater, so that means the parks are going to get really crowded with cheerleaders and all their spectators. But how cool is that? I would love to do cheerleading inside the Toon Lagoon Theater. There's also a lot of cheer events happening at Stage 13, where the Blue Man Group used to be, out in Universal CityWalk. So just keep your eyes peeled and stay tuned because I have a video coming out about everything you need to know regarding the cheerleading events that are happening at Universal, and there's a lot of them. Universal's changing. They're taking away from Disney a lot of these cheer events that Disney used to have. Universal's pulling them in, more people, more money. So expect that in 2024. As we're making our way over to Universal Studios Florida, you'll see there's some changes in the entertainment. The first is that Islands of Adventure has actually stopped having their pirates. So sometimes in the Port of Entry, you can find some pirates hanging out and talking to guests and just welcoming them into Islands of Adventure. But the pirates have gone back to their ship or wherever they may go, and no more pirates here. All right, we're making our way out, I promise, but another huge change is that there's no more paper maps in the park. So they promote using the Universal Orlando app, which can sometimes be very glitchy, so make sure you're connected to the free Universal Wi-Fi, and if you need a map, you gotta use the app. So bring a portable charger. You'll be using your phone a little more if you need a map for finding your way around the park. You're gonna need the app to see wait times in any way too, so it's not really a big deal, but I liked getting the maps for souvenir purposes and just to see what the park was like during the time that I visited. Out in CityWalk, we have some updates as the Universal Legacy store is now permanently closed. This was pretty unexpected and we're not sure what's going to take its place. So the Legacy store, we're not exactly sure what it's going to be yet, but there are some rumors out there. Once again, this is just speculation. Nothing is confirmed, but a lot of people seem to think that the Legacy store will be transformed into an Epic Universe preview center. Because before Islands of Adventure opened, there was a preview center over in Universal Studios Florida that was kind of like a store / museum that showed you everything that was going to come to Islands of Adventure. So of course Epic Universe is opening next year. So exciting. Preview Center is most likely going to be coming to Universal, and it would be smart to have it out in CityWalk because you won't need a park ticket in order to check out the Preview Center. So another update is that the globe, the Universal globe, doesn't usually spin anymore. I think they do this on purpose for traffic reasons, but usually you can see the globe spinning. Now they have it still. I think it's so, you take your picture and you get out of the way. You don't have to stand and wait for the globe to spin to you. Another change comes with the photo validation. So instead of using the fingerprint scanner, you're going to be using the new photo validation, which I personally prefer. For 2024, you should know that this is the location for the tribute store for Mardi Gras, summer, as well as the holidays. But Halloween Horror Nights, like they did last year, that tribute store location was over in New York. Also, another update in the Hollywood section is at the 5 and Dime. Now you may be saying, what kind of update is in here? Let me show you. We have up signs for the Monster Makeover. Become the monster here in the 5 and Dime. This is going to be like Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, but for Universal monsters. With a half-face or full-face design, turn into monsters like Wolfman, Frankenstein, or just scary creatures in general. There are about 39 options to choose from. A full-face design is $125 plus tax. Half-face is $65 plus tax. So here you can see the Vamos performers going to their post, but I'm sorry to say that a lot of the entertainment options in Universal are actually ending. Sing It over in the New York section, which was an a cappella performance, ended. Mel's Drive-In has been closed for quite a long time, and we're hoping to see it reopen relatively soon, maybe February. One of the biggest things you can look forward to for Universal in 2024 is the new DreamWorks Land. Now, as you can see, they have the sign up. This is the old Woody Woodpecker's Kids Zone that closed last January. And now we're awaiting more details on what is going to be in this new DreamWorks Land. Here we can see some construction on Shrek's Swamp, or what appears to be Shrek's Swamp. Looks like they're painting it already. They're really making great progress and moving along. There's also going to be a Trolls-themed roller coaster. It might be called the Troller Coaster. And I'm really excited to see what they do with this, what they add, what characters we might see from DreamWorks. And also for 2024, we might see the entrance to E.T. move, because look at it right now. Doesn't it look kind of awkward and silly to have Shrek's Swamp right in front of the entrance to E.T.'s adventure? It's pretty awkward. It doesn't really fit at all. So I think that they might honestly move the entrance to Hollywood area. That's the way it would make a lot more sense. And it won't just be placed awkwardly behind the new DreamWorks Land and Shrek Swamp. But once again, all speculation. Anyways, no matter what, I'm excited for DreamWorks Land to open. Another update is that Universal actually changed some of their logos. So the logo for Universal Studios, Islands of Adventure, Volcano Bay, and CityWalk are different. So get used to seeing the new logo around the parks. And also, this is a good example because they have this freestyle cup carrier. I actually really like this one. It's just plain Universal Studios. Usually they have them for the holidays. It's $16, so you don't have to carry your freestyle cup. You just put it around your shoulder, and you can carry it around the parks. So it's crazy how much work they're doing in this lagoon. I can't wait for the new show. I personally loved the cinematic celebration that they had here. They're doing bigger and better things. We've seen them in scuba gear, kind of working underneath the lagoon too. So what they do is, see this water line right here? Isn't that crazy? So once they're done working, they're gonna fill the water back up to right there. I'm excited for the show. I hope it'll be done in time for summer. I would imagine that's their goal because that's when, of course, the crowd's gonna increase. I also love to see my potato stand getting love. If you haven't tried out these potatoes, make sure to do it in your 2024 Universal trip. The jacket potatoes, you will not regret it. So I did this as a KP's Quicks. I'll insert it here. This is KP's Quicks, spilling all the tea in 60 seconds or less. Did you know that you can get an elixir in Gilly water right here in Diagon Alley? The Draught of Peace. They have different potions that you can create. Babbling Beverage, Draught of Peace. Today we're gonna get the Draught of Peace, and that is gonna be a mixed berry flavor. They have watermelon, green apple, mixed berry, or fruit punch. It costs a little over $9. You can use your annual pass holder discount. You can make your own potion, just like they do in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. And I love that you can keep this as a little souvenir. It's really fun to do. Yesterday, I got the Draught of Peace. I've gotten Babbling Beverage before. So anyway, those are not out all the time, but if they are, be sure to try to get one because they're a lot of fun. They're a little expensive, honestly, but if you're a big Harry Potter fan or your kids love the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, you're gonna wanna get one, and you can keep the little jar as a souvenir, as I said in the video, but I like it a lot. If you're enjoying this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. The line for ice cream in Diagon Alley is always super, super long, but they have a new ice cream, Huckleberry ice cream, that you could try out. This is also where you can find the butterbeer ice cream, and it's so good. I recommend trying it out. If you see a short line for it, take advantage of it. While we're in here, just to share a tip, the Fountain of Fair Fortune usually has a shorter line for butterbeer than the stands, like the Hopping Pot, around Diagon Alley. Like, here's the Fountain of Fair Fortune. There's barely any line in here. So just a little tip thrown in this 2024 video. See all these people waiting for the dragon to go off? Well, they're gonna be waiting here with their phones up for 7 minutes because it only goes off every 10 minutes. So 3:50, 4 o'clock, 4:10, that's when it's gonna go off. Which is really important to know so you're not standing there for 10 minutes with your phone up. Not a tip and trick video, but I just figured I'd share that since I saw it right there. So we are in the Minion Cafe, and here is the pizza, and it's kind of like inside out pizza. It's so delicious. All the pizza stuff is on the inside. It has meatballs on the inside. It has cheese, it has sauce, and we love this. We love hanging out and eating in the Minion Cafe. It's super cute in here. It's air conditioning. And if you've never experienced a Minion Cafe yet, which you probably didn't because it just opened in late 2023, then you got to stop in here. It is adorable. But here's just a little quick view of it, so definitely make sure you check it out if you can. And they have a foosball table here. How fun is this? And it actually works. You can play Minion foosball. If you're coming to Universal in 2024, you're going to want to know about the special events because you might just be visiting during one of these fun events. They have Universal Mardi Gras, February, March, and early April. They have Halloween Horror Nights, the most popular Halloween event in Universal, happening September, October, and even first weekend in November. They also have Universal Holidays, which is included, and they have all the Universal events are amazing and so much fun. So definitely be sure to check out on the KrystalPalace.com. I have all the events listed, and it'll tell you everything you need to know about coming to Universal Orlando. All right, everyone. Well, the sun's getting real low, and I think that does it. That's a wrap on all the updates for 2024 that you'll need to know. Once again, be sure to stay tuned to the Krystal Palace YouTube and Instagram because I'll always post updates right on there as they come out about Universal and all the other theme parks you need to know about, travel experiences, and more. Thank you for watching. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the Krystal Palace right down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one from Universal Orlando. Peace.